Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice a question, see what source would like you to focus on today or the messages that you would need at this time. Knowing that as you guys interact with my channel by subscribing, hitting that thumbs up button down below, leaving a comment, it does allow me to connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. As I started this reading, it is 11:11 on the clock, so I thought that was an interesting synchronicity as we were starting. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your daily dice reading. So source, for the daily dice today, what messages do you have for my fellow humans? What do they need to know? What messages do you have for my fellow human source? Would you like to help them out? What would you like to tell them, to share with them? Okay, so we have 5th house, Gemini and Neptune energy coming through here. Today is about fun connection with others. You've been working really hard on a dream. Let me zoom in here for you guys. Okay. All right, let me move these up just a tad. Okay. You've been working really hard on manifesting a dream and following your intuition and doing what's best for you. And working hard. Like, that's the thing that's really coming through here. It's like working really hard, and it's like maybe you've spent a lot of time really imagining what it is that you want, really working on that manifestation and really trying to bring it into reality. And now you're at this place where you can really communicate it out to others. But today really isn't focusing on so much communicating your dreams as much as it is to really connect with another person or other people. This week is all about connections. That's what it really feels like. But today is about having a good time. This could be as simple as going out to your favorite bar with your friends, or maybe going to the movies, or maybe going to the roller rink. Whatever it is you like to do for fun with your friends. It could be paintballing. This could be, I heard rollerball, so whatever that is. Anyways, this is about really connecting with people in your group and being the leader of your life in this way of reminding yourself that having a good time is really as important as work, and not just necessarily always staying at home. Like, sometimes it gets hard, especially after everything that we've been through in the last few years. It's hard to remind ourselves that we need to get out and do things outside, especially if you have a lot on your plate. But it's really important for you here to connect outside of your comfort zone, outside of your home. Like, even if that's just connecting with neighbors in your area and just being like, hey, can we go out for lunch? Or can we meet for coffee? Excuse me. Because here we have this networking energy with the Gemini, and next to the 5th house, you're connecting with Leo, and Leo is all about sparking this light in others and being the sun in the room and the center of attention, not necessarily in this bad way. It's really truly about just being your charming self and connecting with others in this beautiful way that they're very much inspired by you. And so there's this energy that's coming through here that you're an inspiration to so many that you're not quite yet seeing. And it's allowing yourself to really be everything that you are out in public, like not caring how are people going to receive me when I say things that other people have thought have been weird, or how are people going to see me if I dress the way that I've always wanted to dress, or if I get that tattoo that I've been wanting to get, or if I get that piercing that I'm wanting to get. This is all about you, okay? This is about you expressing yourself the way that you've been suppressing. Especially with the Neptune energy here and the 5th house, we have this definitely gives me suppression energy, because Neptune is this cloudy, mystical planet where things aren't very clear. And yet the further in that we dive into Neptunian energy, understand that it's very powerful, that it's very deep, and it's a lot of psychic and spiritual energy that flows with that, really connecting with our old soul that's within us, right? Like the soul that's traveled many, many generations, many, many lifetimes, and connecting with that wisdom while also receiving messages from the spiritual realm, and you have it here with the 5th house. But the 5th house is all about getting out and being out among people, right? Really truly showing yourself out there and having a good time, connecting with your inner child and playing. And so for you, it might be very important to ask yourself, how would your life change, or how would your life be if play and fun were a priority for you? Because this could be where you struggle the most, not with work, not with physical exertion, not with any of that. Like, you may be able to do your routines, you work out every day, you show up to work, you work on your manifestations, you work on imagineering, you work on all this, but you may struggle to have a good time. And so this is just asking you to really step out of that comfort zone of always work, 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 and let yourself have a good time today and not be afraid of what that's bringing, because that's actually going to help you reconnect with your manifestations along the way. It's when we're in a good mood, that's when our manifestations come through the quickest, right? And so that's something important to remember. Wow, this came out so quick. So we have fear coming out with hyena, and this is so symbolic here. You have this energy of moving from this lack and this poverty state of mind, which you have his head on this side. So this is saying in your mindset to really grounding, right? Connecting with that root chakra and really grounding prosperity and love and excitement and joy in your life. And that's cultivating from within, right? It's not something that comes from without. It's something that comes from within, and letting that really seep out into every other aspect of your life, right? And so it's letting go of the fear here that you may have around playing and having a good time. Like, maybe when you were a child, people told you that you had to take things more serious. And this is like letting go of that illusion. Life doesn't have to be so serious. You know, a lot of people like to live in that serious energy, but really, at the end of the day, it causes a lot of upset and disharmony, because it's basically we're telling ourselves that we always have to be on point 100% of the time, that we can't have any deviation from that. And in truth, being an adult is just like being a big kid, but not everybody has remembered that. And so this is really asking you today to move beyond that idea of, I have to work, 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 and I can't play because play means that I'm goofing off. It's in those moments where we're quote unquote goofing off that some of our biggest manifestations come in the blink of an eye, because we're no longer thinking about it. We're not putting forth the effort. We're actually in a place of surrender, and that it's that surrender where we're in this receptive energy. Yeah, and we have stone people vigilance, and this is so true. Like, this card talks about staying on task no matter what, right? Like, even if you don't see things manifesting, and that's why it came out right here, because like that's like we have crystals and focus on the bottom. It's like that's where your focus is. Your focus is like, I'm gonna go, 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 and I'm never gonna stop, and I'm always gonna do what I know I need to do. You're a very powerful person. You have done so much, and you've changed so much in your life. And yet, no matter how much change happens and no matter how much effort you put in, you're still human, and burnout is a very real thing. And so today it's about you letting yourself deviate from the plan and let yourself have a good time and not feel guilty about it. There's no reason to feel guilty about it. Because under focus, like, we have new moon promise. What you've been promised is coming to you because you've been spending so much energy on this. What is it? Where you focus your energy, where your focus goes, energy flows, I think is how it is. And so it's like that's your focus has been on a certain idea, a certain manifestation, and it's coming. But when you're focusing too much on the outcome, you're not staying present. And so this is a challenge to stay present through enjoying your day to day and seeing the blessing of that in this now moment. Okay, so this is what I have for you. I hope that it resonates. If it did, hit that thumbs up button down below. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. But until next time, stay human. Bye.